Hi guys, hi Scorpio. I have to go out for my run, but I figured I'd try to do Scorpio before I went for my run. So I pre-shuffled the cards pretty much, so I'm going to cut for you guys now and see what comes up for Scorpio today. So happy birthday to all you guys. I have a lot of Scorpios in my life, so I definitely am resonating with you guys. It's October 25th, 2019 for Scorpio. Alright, so first card out we have the Empress right in the middle, and then challenging the Empress we have the Ace of Wands. This is the way I pull them. The foundation is the Page of Wands reversed. The recent past is the Four of Cups. What's crowning the read is the Eight of Swords reversed. Then your future position is the Page of Cups reversed. Scorpio seeing themselves as the Three of Wands, very present. Around them is the Queen of Pentacles reversed. The challenges or the blocks that you need to clear is the Justice card. And then we end up with the Ten of Pentacles. Wow. I always pull a few more cards too. I make like a hangman at the end. So we have the Six of Swords coming off of that family card. And then we end up on the hangman with the Two of Pentacles. So let's see where this goes. I'll clarify as needed as well. Alright, so the bottom of the deck, the underlying energy is the Seven of Swords reversed. And I always work with some of the cards beneath the underlying energy, so let's see what else is coming up there. Alright. So this is the underlying energy, what it looks like. Okay, so we have three people here. This is the Queen of Swords here. I can't see her very well, but I don't want to drop the cards. The Queen of Swords, the Page of Pentacles, and the King of Cups, they're all reversed here in this energy of needing to come clean. So there's something between these three that needs to come out. And then we have the Five of Pentacles feeling left out in the cold. And then we have the High Priestess here as well. So the High Priestess is first after the three who are all reversed. The Queen of Swords, the Page of Pentacles, and the King of Cups, which can be two parents and a child, but it doesn't have to be. It could be two people without an opportunity. But this is about some sneakiness and needing to come clean. Are you going to do it on your own, or are you waiting till you get caught? Because that came up in my read as well. So it can also be this High Priestess, the secret, being why they are all three reversed, because they have this secret, or this High Priestess who's been left out in the cold, or left behind in exile from the group, maybe because they said that they were being sneaky, or now they're all coming clean about their negative thoughts in the situation. Because the High Priestess is upright, she's in her intuition. But it just could have been a secret they were keeping. The group could be keeping in leaving someone in exile out in the cold, and now coming out with it and coming clean. So in the recent past, aligned with this sneakiness or coming out, is the offer of love here that somebody was ignoring. Okay. So the major arcana we have right in the middle of the read, the Empress. This is that Scorpio energy of being in their power, because you are in Scorpio season now. The challenge is that new passion, new creativity, new sex drive, that third energy. This is being offered. That's the challenge for Scorpio. Maybe there could be an Empress Scorpio woman who's married and being offered sex by somebody else. Or they're being offered a new creative project that they're not sure they want to go with. But there's kid energy here too. There's lots of young energy. So whether it's your own children or you work with kids, they're negative. There we have the Page of Wands reversed and the Page of Swords both reversed here in the foundation, then going towards the near future. So you could work with troubled children, or your own children could be giving you trouble. Maybe too much passion between them. But one seems to be just out of control physically, so someone who has temper tantrums, or maybe has ADD issues, things like that, ADHD. And then the other one seems to be more whiny or vulnerable, or likes to play the victim, or is just emotional, feeling, or maybe shy, just a shy kid. And maybe Scorpio recognizing how intimidating they can be to others, and so these don't have to be children at all. Maybe Scorpio is just recognizing their power and how that can be intimidating to other people, not just children, and may kind of knock them off balance. But crowning for Scorpio today is the Eight of Swords reversed. So it's about feeling released finally from this prison within your own mind, or literally getting out of a prison, whether it's leaving a family, leaving a business, leaving a friendship, leaving prison. You are feeling free and empowered. But going forward, you're feeling vulnerable. Or maybe you're worried about coming off as a spoiled brat because you're coming off as this Empress energy. But you're seeing yourself as being very present to the moment, all right, and really seeing what's right in front of you. But there may be some jealousy around you, or maybe your kids don't like that you're spending so much time on yourself. And then you have around you too the Queen of Pentacles reversed. So that could be someone in your environment, or at work, or a friend, or a sibling who's just ungrounded, or you feel like they're all about money, and that's not what's important to you. It could definitely be with a sibling too, like you're present in the moment, and then you have maybe a sister who's the Queen of Pentacles reversed, and their child on the other side of you. So maybe their child is drawing you into a situation. There's been some sneakiness and coming clean about something, or just some negative messages that need to be clarified. The block for Scorpio is justice. So what do you need to clear about getting justice? Scorpio is all about justice. Well, you need to realize that you don't have control, and justice is happiness, right? You're not always going to get your way. You're not always going to see eye to eye with someone else. And justice is walking away. That's why forgiveness is so important to people who've hurt you, to forgive them, to allow yourself to be free, to be happy again, because that's the ultimate happiness, or the ultimate justice. Justice really is just being happy. So if you feel like something was done to you unfairly, and you're not happy until you get justice about that, while you're spending all that time not being happy, well, then that goes back on you. The universe will always take care of rebalancing the universal energy. So if there's injustice done, it will get rebalanced. It's not up to you to get it. It's up to you to let go of the control. And I know that's tough for Scorpio because they're very deep in that way. But you end up with this dream family. When you free yourself from your own mental prison, you end up realizing the dream family that you have, and maybe that not everybody has what you have, and really seeing what you have and appreciating it. And in this dream family that you have, finding the peace that you need. Or maybe even when your family is your dream family, you still sometimes need some peace away from them, even if it is like the perfect family. Time to go away and just do something just for yourself. I think Scorpio, this is a tough one here, because we see the Empress in the middle is upright and powerful with new passion being offered to her, but everything else but the Justice in the block is reversed. There's a lot of why, so you have to ask yourself, why is all this negative energy in your field? If you are the Empress in your power, or is this somebody else in your energy? Is the Empress not you? Is the Empress who you're offering your passion to? And maybe the injustice you feel in it is that they're not accepting your passion. Because why else? If you're the Empress in the middle, why do you have all these negative energies around you? Because you have 2 pages that are reversed and the Queen of Pentacles reversed. So it could be family, because you know sometimes we can't get away from family even if we want to. Or it could be somebody else, and you're offering passion to them and you feel rejected because they're not accepting your passion. The Scorpio is very passionate. They, you know, they can be very forceful. Sometimes you have to pull back on your control. Scorpio likes to control things. I'm getting the Puppet Master here. So it's this perfect family, and this perfect family, they have the abundance to go anywhere they want to find peace, and yet I'm still getting like a Puppet Master. I think Scorpio's challenged with, whether it's within themselves or somebody else, they're challenged with someone who's got everything they need and finds peace by going somewhere else just to do more work with the Pentacles, as opposed to love. They don't understand that the love is behind what they love to do, because everybody resonates to something different. Like someone's passion might to be still and hang out with friends, and another's passion is the work, or to create, the creations that they do. And even the passion to socialize with friends is still creative. It's just different. You just may not resonate in the same way. But the Two of Pentacles, it's really balanced energy between the Empress and then going from, it's coming clean to the Empress, all these other people who are reversed. Maybe mom is mad and like dad and kids or whoever's around them has to make up to them, because when mom's mad, all hell breaks loose. Like nothing's good until mom's happy again, so they kind of have to bow down to the Empress. We have a really beautiful dream family here that's going to find peace by learning new patterns together. Like, it doesn't always have to be their way or the highway. That there has to be a peace between everyone, where we can find work that we can do together, where we all really enjoy, not just going away, but actually doing daily activities together. It's not about the vacation, because obviously this family has a great time away on vacations, but it's more about bringing the peace and the love to what you do, to everything you do in your daily life, so that you're not missing out on that joy the rest of the year, right? Only having happy times when you're traveling together or having vacations together. It's about bringing it into your daily life. And so instead of just having the Ten of Pentacles family, having the Ten of Cups family after that Two of Pentacles in your everyday life. Having total emotional fulfillment. And then we have the Knight of Wands. And from that power of that emotional fulfillment, it inspires you. And with Scorpio, it's that, that passionate movement, which Scorpio is. It really gets you going. And Spirit's connecting with me. It's about Scorpio not getting your way. It's about incorporating everyone's happiness into your everyday life, where you can do things together every day that you love. Find that emotional happiness. So it's not about the wealth. It's about the emotional groundedness and happiness that inspires you to really move, because Scorpio, you know, water signs like to move. That's natural for them. But for Scorpio, it's intense movement because it's so passionate. It's really beautiful overall. There's just some kid energy, and it may even be your work, that the work that you do, maybe dealing with children who have issues, is draining you and it's not right for you anymore. Maybe it was in the past, but maybe it's not something you need to do anymore because it's actually taking away from your happiness. Could be a friend around you too, who's in your space a lot. Someone who's lost money or is always talking about money, but who's in your space. You could also feel draining and you feel like you have to ignore them because it's too much. It's like what you used to be able to deal with and what was good for you is no longer. It's like all of a sudden it's on your nerves. But it's like now that it's your birthday month, you're coming into your power, and what you had to put up with before, all of a sudden it's like, no more, I'm not doing it. So it can go one way or the other. Either you need to stop expecting it to be your way or the highway and love other people unconditionally as well, or you're done with dealing with all the negative energies and letting go of what no longer serves. I want to pull a card for you guys too. I actually think I'm going to pull you a romance angel card, because I think Scorpio, with their strong Mars passion, really needs something soft to soften you up today. So I'm going to give you a Kipper card, and then I'm going to do the journey of love. So what do we have? I mean, you have a balance of all of the suits. So the swords are about you freeing yourself from your mental prison, and that's done. The Pentacles isn't a focus, except it's like somebody's recovering. It's like one extreme to the other. You have someone destitute and recovering. Actually, this is not recovering. This is somebody, and it doesn't have to be financial. It's destitute and out in the cold, coming clean about their feeling destitute and out in the cold. And then the other end of Scorpio's read is that Ten of Pentacles, the ultimate abundance. It's like Scorpio finding your inner power is your ultimate abundance. It really has nothing to do with money. You can be penniless and still be in your power and have complete emotional fulfillment. But also what ends up happening is that you end up creating abundance by living that way. So it's, and Spirit's connecting with me on that. All right, so from the Kipper deck, we have the gift. Okay, so it's very much the gift of the present moment for you. Just seeing what you have, all the abundance in your present moment, even when there's nothing out there to look at, that you have yourself. And it's not about all the people around you, even for Scorpio. It's not about the things you have or the people around you. It's your need to appreciate the gift of yourself. Okay? But truly, not like on the surface, like truly connecting with yourself and figuring out what you truly love about yourself, what's authentic to you. That is the gift, being able to be happy with yourself even when nobody else is around. That's the true gift. I think Scorpio is really saying that now. Okay? And the bottom of the deck is that despair card, when you can't find a job or you feel destitute, even if you're on path. The gift is being able to be happy with yourself no matter what. So let's see what else is coming up here from the Journey of Love. The Wands is going from the Three of Wands to the Page of Wands reversed, and then the Knight of Wands at the end upright. So it's also saying to me that you don't always have to follow the steps, the certain sequence that you always thought was the right sequence to go in. Sometimes it's just about skipping right over that step, that you don't need it because you already have it. It's saying when someone else doesn't give you passion, isn't inspiring you, it's up to you to give it to yourself. All right, so Journey of Love. Okay, is there a message for Scorpio here, please, for October 25th, 2019, for Scorpio? It's their birthday. Give them a good message. What's Scorpio's message? There we go. That fell right out. That was always so gentle. It's saying to Scorpio, be gentle. Because Scorpio can be very gentle, but they can also be very aggressive at the same time. Let's see if there's any other. No, it's just the three. Actually, 3 different cards came up separately. The bottom of the deck is Knowing Without Knowing. So that's using your intuition. Number 41 is that unconditional love, the Ace of Cups. And then the first card out is Angel of Jupiter Awaken. Okay. Which is number 6. Let me see if I can get more clarity there. If I turn this, it might be a little better. Alright, so I'll read that one too for sure. And then 2 more cards came out separately, but the energies are very similar. And this is the one that Paul McCartney and Linda McCartney had. And the communal dance. Alright, so these 2 cards, the Dance of the Planets is 56 and the communal dance is number 5. 56 is the 2 of Swords and 5 is the Hierophant. See how similar the colors and the energies are between these 2? It's, for me, it's like to saying Scorpio, the second 2 cards I showed you, like you got that part. You know how to walk with a partner, you know how to socialize and be part of a group. But do you know who you are inside? Do you know really who you are? At the heart of the matter. And this is like the heart and the solar plexus. When it comes right down to it, do you know who you are? Alright, so let me read you this number 6, see what it says. Okay. Angel of Jupiter Awaken. Beloved, within you there is magnificence, greatness, and the ability to live bolder, larger, and more exuberantly than you may have ever imagined. Awaken that keen spirit, hungry for adventure and new experience. The angel of Jupiter, the spirit of bold expansion and divine generosity, lives within you. Your spirit cannot be made small, but must be free. Start now, feel the endlessness to your own heart. What can be done today to live bigger? A smile, a yes to that offer of adventure, sharing vulnerability without fear, taking a step forward into the unknown, daring to imagine that the divine doesn't just happen to you, but happens through you, as you. Embrace the courage of your own open heart and dare to dream, beloved. The bold divine nature within you is calling you to great things. Now is your time to awaken. This oracle holds a message of guidance for you. You're being given an opportunity that can change your life. Don't hesitate to accept it. If you're acting with more assertiveness, more generosity, more playfulness, and more spiritual authority than usual, this is confirmation that this is coming from a genuine place within you. If you're experiencing some havoc in your life or sense that things are changing, this oracle comes as an affirmation. Yes, there is change and Spirit's connecting with me. And yes, you're outgrowing what once was. So you will be prepared to receive that which is more suited for your next stage of growth. So that definitely confirms what we were getting in the read, as far as there may be jobs or relationships that may have suited you in the past that may be changing and they may be getting on your nerves of late. So it may be because it's time to change. The poem reads, awaken your arms, I wait to stop time, savoring each moment for an eternity. Like an angel you light the room, your love giving life to the love I've held within. Unbridled and free, our dream unfolds, and we are forever changed. Okay, so let's see how much time we have. We're at 24 minutes already. Maybe I'll leave it at that. 5. I'm going to read I'll just read 5 because that's right before this one. I'm not going to read the Dance of the Planets though. I've read that before with the Linda McCartney one, so you might want to go back to that if you want to hear that one. But for number 5, the communal dance says, lover, you've been alone too long. Your community calls you to surrender your isolation for this moment in time and instead join the cosmic conga line. Do you know how special you are? So much so the community would not be the same without you. Your individuality and uniqueness, and individuality came up in the read today, can only enhance this group of souls that calls you to dance with them. Men and women, human and spirit, heaven and earth. Your community is vast and rich and has much to share with you. Be lifted in celebration of belonging. Recognize you're part of something great. Can your heart grow warm with recognition? You belong. You are meant to be a part of this great dance of love awakening on earth. Your heart is already beating to the rhythm of the music. This oracle brings you guidance. You're being drawn into a new community that is more aligned with your innate spiritual vibration. You'll feel more at home there and be able to share your gifts and talents more freely and with greater support. Let go of relationships or situations that you've been holding on to out of fear. If they're meant to continue with you, they'll remain. If not, they will fall away, creating space for new connections to come into your life now. This is not a time to hide in what you have known, but to be open to playful connection with kindred spirits soon to be met. And this poem says, when I stood in front of you, I knew something was in store. I could feel the excitement of our journey ahead, for I'd been that way before. Each person comes into our life with lessons we may see, and in the reflection of that other self is the person we can be. Okay, so definitely there's something changing for Scorpio. So it's about, you may feel you have identified yourself with this whole life that you've had, and then all of a sudden you're supposed to change it, and then maybe a lot of fear with not identifying with certain people who you may think made you a good person, or you a better person. Okay, so hope you like that, Scorpio. Have an amazing birthday month. Rise and be loved, guys.